No, 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 no. What's up, guys, and welcome back to the channel. It's your boy Josh here. I'm out in the car, not my car, in the daily, in the SUV, at my daughter's school. Okay, waiting on her. But it's about being productive, right? And you already know what I said. If you got time to sit around and do something productive, I don't want to read a book. I want to talk about a book. And the specific book that I want to talk about today is going to be Cars and Drivers Did a Test, people. I'm trying to be cool here. Thought I'd catch it. Boom, there we go. All right, Cars and Driver did a test. They took a few cars and they did braking tests, right? They did, I believe, 70 to 0 and to see what tests what car stopped the best. Cars as such, McLaren Senna, hell of Corvettes. We talking like 2015s, 2018s, from the Stingray platform to the Grand Sport platform to the Z06 or Z07 platform. And there's different stop times for that. I believe Porsche's on there. I just wish they would put a Z01 or the 1LE, because I think them bad boys could stop on a dime too. But it is what it is. All right, guys, without further ado, we're going to go ahead and get into the video. I appreciate it again, guys. If you like what you see here, if you like any of the information, please like and subscribe to the channel. If you want to put your input in, please put that in the comments below. What do you think about these tests that Cars and Drivers do? Do you think it's good? Do you think it's unique? Do you think it's special? Let me know. Thank you guys again. And remember, just for clicking on the video, guys, I appreciate you. And I appreciate your time. And let's go. Alright, unfortunately, believe it or not, where we're starting at here is number 13. And for number 13, we have the most expensive car on the list, which is ridiculous. But we have, bam, yes, there you go, guys. We have the McLaren Senna. To be exact, it is a 2019 McLaren Senna. Alright, so of course, like I said, Cars and Drivers did tests. They tested the car's braking power from 70 miles an hour to 0. For this specific vehicle, the McLaren Senna, it took about 136 feet to come to a complete stop. Okay, again, that is in thanks in parts to his sick, expensive, crazy carbon ceramic brakes that are similar to like the carbon brakes on a race car, or the carbon or whatever you want to call it. That is pretty good. If you guys know, again, the McLaren Senna does have a a sales price. This one specifically that was tested was a little over $900,000. The McLaren Senna does weigh 3,030 pounds. All right, so that's that 30-30. And it was, I believe, the factory tires on these cars are the Pirelli P0 Trofeo Rs. All right, pretty cool. Look at those wheels, look at the rims, look at the size of the calipers. It's all amazing around, or whatever, if that made any sense. Okay, all right, so again, we have another number 13 because they came in a tie here. Yes, they came in a tie. We have the 2017 Chevy, again, the Corvette Grand Sport. And this is weird, and I don't know, I mean, it's amazing on our end for American cars. Lower budget sport car, very affordable. But this car came in tie with the McLaren Senna, the 2019. Yes, and this is a Grand Sport, not a supercharged, not a Z06, not a Z07 package. This is a 2017 Grand Sport. So let's check it out here, all right? So again, Chevy Corvette Grand Sport. Man, it's a bargain. Like I told you guys, it's a bang. It's a bang for its buck. All right, so it shoots for, 0 to 60 again is under 4 seconds. I'll say probably around like 3 something, 3.6, who knows. All right, but 70 miles an hour to stop was 136 feet. Again, 70 to 0 was 136 feet for the braking capability of this car. All right, so again, the Z06, it looks sort of kind of like a Z06 guy, but the Grand Sport is a Stingray, which means it's the flat NA motor. It is not the supercharged that LT4 or the older motor that the Z06 comes with. It is the flat, just NA non-supercharged regular motor, but it still comes with the more aggressive brakes, tires, and aero setup as the Grand Sport or the Z06 and stuff like that, which makes it appeared on this list. Of course, more aggressive brakes and aero gives it better braking, downforce. Therefore, you're going to see this car run and compete with the best of the best. Now, when we talk about pricing, the Grand Sport 2017 goes for about $66,000. It does weigh 3,400 pounds, so that is pretty high. Again, it could be like 30. I think it's 3,463, but we're not going to go to the full extent of how much it really costs. But now you know what bang for buck you're getting. You're getting the track pack. You're getting that. You don't really need a supercharger when it comes on the track. A V8 motor does some damage. The aero, the kits, the aggressive sport packages, braking and cooling and stuff like that plays a part. So as you guys can see in this video. Okay guys, and next we have the Ferrari LaFerrari. It is the 2015. The Ferrari LaFerrari 2015. Alright, bam. This thing looks amazing here. Again, it is tied with the McLaren Senna. It is tied with the 2017 Grand Sport with 136 feet from 0 or 70 miles an hour to 0. Okay, the Ferrari is a hybrid supercar. It is ridiculous. It is crazy. I believe it came out in 2015 was the first model. You know, it combines its power with electric motors up front and a V12 engine in the rear, or mid per se, not really the rear. It's crazy. So 950 horsepower and 664 pounds of torque. And of course this thing is set with the carbon ceramic again, like always. You know what I'm saying? When you come to that level, $1 million or $2 million cars. This one specifically was at 1.4 million. All right, 1.4 million at 3,400 pounds. Again, it does weigh the same thing as the Z06. I'm about tired of this, but we do have another Corvette. This one is, again, the Stingray. Stingray, again, is not with the Grand Sport package, but the Stingray Z51 package is a base, but it has at least a track telemetry or track package or aero on there as well. Not as much as the Grand Sport with the Z06 or Z07 package, but it's a lot of packages. I don't know. If you're not a Chevy person, if you're not a Corvette guy person, you won't know. But right here in this picture, guys, you guys can see the 2015 Chevy Corvette Stingray. All right, it's not often that you see a convertible on this list. So first of all, this is a convertible. All right, again, it was tested from Cars and Drivers. They did test the 2015 Corvette Stingray with the Z51 package, and it did stop from 70 to 0 miles an hour, 0, all right, to dead stop at 136 feet. So it does tie again with the Ferrari LaFerrari. It does tie with the McLaren Senna. It does tie with the 2017 Grand Sport. All right, so that's not bad at all. The coupe itself, so let's say a 2015 coupe, not the convertible, the coupe stopped at 139. So it did beat out the coupe by 3 feet, which I don't know if it was just the test or it could have been the tires or whatever. But that's what happened, guys. So again, what do you guys think about this? I don't really care too much, but I gotta give you guys the information, right? Give you guys a scoop. Alright, so let's jump into the other video. So I was hoping we'd have a video that didn't have a Lambo in it for once, okay? Was really focused on these American cars. You know, we have, of course, LaFerrari and McLaren Senna, but the American cars are winning. But unfortunately, we do have a Lamborghini, okay? We do have the 2018, to be exact, Lamborghini. Right here is the Huracan Performante, all right? So impressively, guys, you know, this track-eating, all-wheel drive, and that's what gives it its spunk, man. It's an all-wheel drive car, carbon ceramic brakes, the active aero within the front grille, which is, you know, pretty cool. It does have some active aero inside of there. It is like the Huracan, but it's a track variant of the Huracan, which is called a Performante. It performs. Listen, Performante, perform, right? I'm making stuff up. I don't know the exact history, but Performante, perform sounds the same to me, and I'm pretty sure it's that crazy, okay? All right, so the Performante stopped from 70 miles an hour to 0 in 135 feet, making a hard acceleration and braking into the, you know what I'm saying? So it accelerates crazy because it's all-wheel drive, and it brakes hella crazy because it's just a beast of a car, well built, and that's just what you get for bang for your buck, okay? As you guys can see here, it has a pretty setup, a great setup with the ceramic wheels also, and it's a beautiful ride. It's a beautiful track beast, and I've seen some on the road, and I definitely give it to them. If you guys want to check out later my Instagram, it does have a video of me versing Performante. I had two 5-gallon jugs in the trunk of fuel, and I had 3 passengers in my ZL1, and we raced a Performante and lost to about half a car, which is very impressive because if I could drop those 350 pounds, I think the results will be totally different. 300 to 400 pounds to be exact, and that's pretty impressive. But anyways, let's shut up and get to the next car. Alright guys, I wasn't gone for too long. Welcome back. All right, so we are talking now about the 2017 Porsche 911 Carrera, okay? And this one comes in at another tie for spot 11, okay? So what does it tie with? Yes, it ties with the Lamborghini Performante. Here you go, all right, guys? So the Carrera 911, entry level, you know, it's overshadowed by the hotter like GTS, GT3 Turbo, GT2 variants and stuff like that. But again, a mean 2017 Porsche 911 Carrera, set up stock. All these vehicles are stock, by the way, from 70 miles an hour to 0 in an impressive 139 feet. All right, guys. Again, this car is pretty nice. It starts you off at like the low 100s, so price as tested was 110,000 bucks, and it does weigh 3,300 pounds. So all these vehicles are in the range so far. You do have some like the McLaren Senna that does come out 200 to 300 pounds heavier, but that's still a great price range, weight range, and everything. If you guys are into Porsches itself. I'm a V8 guy, and that's just how I am. And boom, we starting out somewhere fresh. Number 10, the 2014 Porsche 911 GT3, guys. Yes, right here you have the 2014 Porsche 911 GT3. It is a number 10, beating out the other competition from 70 to 0, breaking at a feet of 135 foot type looking like. Okay, so that's pretty impressive. The 2014 Porsche 911 GT3, guys, is at a price tag at about 142,000, weighing about almost 3,200 pounds. I mean, it's like 3 pounds under, but let's call it 3,200 pounds. For 142 grand. What do you guys think? You know, I want to give you guys the numbers. Performance on braking. This is just, again, tested by Cars and Drivers. These are the cars that they have selected. So I know you guys are like, well, how does this one add up? How does this one add up? I do not know. This is what we have tested, and this is what we're using. All right, well, it's not a Ford, it's not a Mustang, guys, but it is the 2017 Dodge Viper. And when I say Dodge Viper, I'm talking the ACR, right? ACR is with the big wing track special, has the front canards, it has all that goody stuff. So let's get into it. All right, guys, so yes, Viper were tested, all right? The Viper was tested. To be exact, it was a 2017 Dodge Viper ACR. It put down a generous amount of good time. So it came in at number 8, all right, 134 feet. 70 miles per hour to 0 at 134 feet. All right, 134, guys. What do you guys think? It is a 3,400 pound car. You know, it's a big girl now, and the price tag is about 154,000, give or take. Again, so you got 34,000. Oh wow, 3,400 pound car coming in at 154,000, more than a Porsche, more than a lot of the cars. Again, we haven't hit the Z06. Trust me, the Z06 is on this list. Just a little sneak peek, the Z06 is on this list. So let's go ahead and jump into it now. Number 8 or 7 or whatever, it is tied with the Viper. 2015 Chevy Z06, Chevy Corvette Z06 to be exact. 70 to 0 and 134 feet, all right? This car is the shortest break-in convertible they have tested on the Cars and Drivers site, so that was pretty cool. It's a coupe. It's a sibling to the, you know, it's a coupe. So the Corvette's a coupe, the Camaro's a coupe. All these cars are coupes. This one comes in at 113,000, weighing 3,600 pounds. She's a big girl. Again, we just talked about 3,100, 3,200, 3,300. This one jumps up to 3,600 pounds, but you are talking about the supercharged big girl V8 inside there. So you got a lot more horsepower, 650 pounds of each, which means pounds of torque and horsepower itself. So she's pushing even on all sites. All right, guys, and coming in strong at number, what number are we on? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Number 6, 2018 Porsche 911. Okay, so let's get into this. Guys, sorry the battery died on that one, but we are talking about a 2018 Porsche 911 GT. All right, so the 2018 Porsche 911 GT, that's like my boy David with the Hot Wheel car. The turbos are crazy, all right? So this turbo car is ridiculous. This one comes in at number 6, okay? 70 miles per hour to 0, guys, stopping at a distance of 133 feet. All right, this car stopped at 133 feet. This car was introduced, I believe, about 1979. 1975, between 75 and 79. Those 4-year gaps. Figure that out, all right? So this car does come in at a price at 193,000. That's a big price. That is a big price, and it comes in a little over 3,500 pounds. So A little less than the Z06, definitely heavier than the Stingrays and the Grand Sports. That supercharger and all that cooling does run it up a lot. All right, guys, and we're talking about a 2018 Mercedes GT. All right, Mercedes AMG GT to be exact, coming in from 70 miles an hour to 0 at 133 feet to be exact. That isn't bad, but the price tag is $195,000. What you guys think about that at 3,600 pounds? Getting a little heavier than that, 3681 I believe to be exact. What do you guys think for the price tag? What do you guys think of the stopping power? I don't really like the looks, but again, guys, we're talking just about the top cars and drivers tested for 0 to 70 or 70 to 0 on braking. And next we have the 2018 Porsche 911 GT2 RS. Woo! That's a big girl. Now, this is a beautiful car. I love the GT2s. I love the GT3s, RSs. They're all sick. All right, so the Porsche 911 GT2 RS isn't just a 911 with more power, okay? So again, it has aero, better braking, carbon fiber brakes, carbon fiber body kits. Did I just say carbon fiber brakes? All right, well, carbon brakes, all that sick stuff it has, guys. From 70 to 0 miles an hour, this car stopped in 129 feet. Beast mode. But here we go, price tag coming in at $348,000, a little over 3,300 pounds. What do you think? Let me know in the comments below. All right, and we back, Chevy gang, whole lot of gang stuff. Okay, we are here with a 2017 Chevy Corvette Grand Sport. Okay, let's see, 0 or 70 to 0 miles an hour braking. All right, 129 feet. Price tag $95,000 and a little over 3,400 pounds. Not bad at all for the price. All right, battery's dying here, so let's speed it up a little bit. This is the 2019 Porsche 911 GT3 RS. Come in again at 128 feet from a 70 roll to 0 stopping. 208 miles an hour. Oh God. $208,000 on the price tag at 3,200 pounds. Nice bang for your buck? Let me know. And we have another tie for number 2. Lord Jesus, what are you gonna do, Chevy? 2015 Chevy Corvette Z06 coming in at 128 miles an hour also. But this one has a $97,000 price tag. Also, 3,500 pounds. Again, I told you this Z06 is very, very impressive, man. Very impressive. And I thought we were done with Chevy, but we're not. 2019 ZR1 coming in for the #1 record, people. Yes, you heard me right. The #1 record. Look at the stats here. 127 feet, okay? Again, this car is 100 pounds heavier than the Z06, but it comes in with a 755 horsepower, ridiculous sticky Michelin Pilot Sport Cup 2 tires, carbon ceramic brakes, helping it just set, you know, the third, I think the third fastest lightning lap that cars and drivers did, behind the 911 GT2 RS and the McLaren Senna. But this baby's packing a lot of power, but like I said, it's actually heavier than the Z06, bigger supercharger and all. Price tag at $143,000, weighing almost 3,700 pounds. But guys, this car is beautiful. What do you guys feel about this ZR1 taking the cake? All right, that's super crazy. That's impressive, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Short and sweet, talking about the test that Cars and Driver has done. Shout out to them. Pretty awesome to see there's automotive people out there in industries and businesses that are doing tests for everyday cars. Yes, there was a lot of Corvettes. Yes, all kind of platforms of Chevy, but that shows you what's in the market. Not to be rude or disrespectful, I haven't seen a Mustang. You know, DV, don't kill me. I haven't seen a Mustang out there. I haven't seen much Dodge. Oh, the Viper, one, but I haven't seen the Hellcat, the Red Eye, the Charger Scat Packs. I haven't seen Shelbys. I haven't seen those cars. So when it comes to braking power, which is just one little aspect of performance, but Chevy took that over, and I just want to throw that out there for you guys. I appreciate you guys checking me out. I love you guys. Don't forget, man, I respect you guys. I love you guys, and I salute you. Peace.
That's when I look away. Can't stand and think about losing your fine ass. How the fuck I let you slip away? Life for the party, but I'm dead inside. Kill my vibes, it was genocide. Hard to act like I've been alive. I'm trying to find where